Ugh. Did Bryson send you a message yet? So
Did he send me a message?
yeah, try
No.
to. Uh,
I
guess
haven't
he
even sent him anything.
guess he don't feel like playing Destiny. Yeah.
He's responding to me, but I don't, I don't know if he wants to join or not.
No, don't fuck with him, man. You don't need to ask him. Just let him join. He must be tired of it. Ugh.
I am Throthkir.
Oh, did you pick the trash can up?
There.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that could save Joe Biden is if he. The only thing that could save Joe Biden is if he changes his name to Joe Mama.
I don't say that.
What?
I ain't gonna say what that means.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
What's funny is, God damn it. I remember somebody making a meme. Somebody made a meme where they were like, they're gonna create a petition. They want to create a petition for people to sign to get Joe Biden to change his name to Joe Mama.
Really?
Yeah,
What's the point of that?
because it's funny.
Funny. Okay. Is he gonna do it?
Am I gonna sign it? Are you asking me if I'm gonna sign it?
No, I'm saying is he gonna do it?
Oh no, that was like that came out like where did the ship go? What the frick? That came out like right after Joe Biden became president.
So I just got the last few bounties to get. I got one more bounty to get done. Right? Today's been a weird day, hasn't
Yeah.
it? Especially at work, it was so quiet. You know, it's weird when you announce you're retired. People don't know what to do with you. Like people like they really don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. Them, you know.
Hopefully they leave. Hopefully they leave you alone.
Yeah. I think mostly what I notice is jealousy. Like like I like I'm getting out of the that working world. I somehow like won the lottery, even though I didn't. You know, it kind of feels like I won the lottery, and now I don't have to deal with that shit no more. While all the rest of them still got to deal with it.
Mm.
Okay, I'm done.
All right.
I'm enjoying it. Caro was quick. No, actually, I don't think I need it. Let me go down. Yeah, I gotta go talk to that dude. Huh. Oh, okay. Right there.
Yeah, I was just looking at this game. I just saw somebody drop a comment where they said they always prefer the no helmet look. They don't like it when they don't like it when their character head or face is covered. You know what I was thinking?
Right.
I was thinking that's kind of weird because I always prefer for my character to have a helmet on. Like I was even thinking about that. It's like every time I draw like characters, for most of the time, their face is usually kind of hidden. You know,
Yeah.
but I also was thinking like, why is it like in some games, like I guess it's just the sexistness of armors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how the male armor looks a certain way, and then the female armor looks a certain way. Now I'm not saying that there's not going to be adjustments in between the armors, right? Obviously, the female armor probably might be made a little bit smaller, but I think it would be a lot more similar. Which I think is funny that somebody was trying to defend the whole breast on chest plate thing, which I think is stupid. And anybody who's defending that, I don't think knows anything about armor. But there's a whole reason why armor is designed the way it is, right? Otherwise, otherwise, why wouldn't you have armor like the shape of a man's chest? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole reason why the armor is rounded like that is because when a blade hits the armor, it's supposed to careen the blade off. It's supposed to help you deflect the blade away from you, right? Otherwise, you would just get stabbed, right? So when you have breasts on chest plate, not only does that weaken the integrity of the armor, because there's a lot more bends and it's harder to make armor with all those different bends and curves to actually still be like durable and like strong in defense and stuff like that. It's harder because there's a lot more points where you can chip the armor, right? Because there's not the blade when the blade makes contact. It's there's a lot more places it could get stuck at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when that happens, like, because when you can deflect something, then not its entire kinetic force is going into it, right? Because a lot of it's being pushed off of it, right? So like it's kind of like when you step on ice, right? A lot of the force of your footstep is being slid off of the ice and pushed somewhere else. That's why you fall on your ass, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't fall. You would just the traction would have just kept you there, right? And all the force of your footstep would have just gone straight to the ground, right? It's the same thing with armor. If somebody goes to stab you and you're wearing a chest plate, then their knife, dagger, sword, or whatever is going to push off to the side. So all the force of the blade coming at you is going to be redirected away from you, right? So
Yeah.
when you have breasts on chest plate, like let's say you get stabbed right in the middle of the chest with these big metal breasts, well, all that force is going to stay there, and it might potentially chip your armor, or worse, actually penetrate you, and you're probably gonna die. Right? I just don't even. I don't even get it. Right? Now I understand. I get it. It's female, but it doesn't even make any sense because people who design that armor and say, "Oh well, they need room for their breasts," probably don't know a lot about women either, because breasts are squishy. And if a woman were to wear a chest plate, they would be fine because they would just compress their breasts, right? It wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? That it would be a lot more dangerous for them to wear a chest plate that's shaped like their chest than for them to just wear a normal chest plate that a man would wear. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just
I hate the wrong grenades on.
what?
Because I hate the wrong grenades on.
Oh, you want to wait till your grenades come back?
Yeah, I got to because there's code steps. I have double grenades.
All right. But I just think that's so dumb. Right. I don't like breasts on chest plates. I have drawn many female characters that wear armor. I do not like breasts on chest plates. It's kind of like a pet peeve of mine. Right. That just they'll wear armor that looks like actual freaking armor. You
Yeah.
know. Like I said, judgments that make sense, like the armor being made to like smaller for a smaller person, that makes sense, right? Because if it's designed the same way but it's just smaller to fit a smaller person, well, the design is still the same. It's just smaller, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like you would design a chest plate to fit a bigger person, you just designing bigger armor. It's custom made. All the armor is custom made, right? But there's certain design philosophies between these armor pieces that have to exist, in order for the to function the way it's supposed to function. It's like you wouldn't you wouldn't replace the plates that resist bullets with cardboard because the plates that resist bullets are too heavy. You know what I mean? What would be the point of that? You might as well just not even wear anything. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna wear armor that's defective, then why are you even wearing armor to begin with? It's basically just like you might as well just say a sign that says "Cut my head off right now."
Yeah.
Kill me right now. I want to die. Oh, he invited me.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. See if we can join where we are now.
All right, I'll invite him. He could probably join.
Yeah, see if we can join.
Are we supposed to go down there?
I don't think so.
How did you even get down there?
I just
You
jumped.
just fell down?
Yeah.
Can you get back up?
I purposely jumped.
It's gotta be way back up, right?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
How do you get back up? Anyway. I always thought, I don't know if it's just because the practical side of me, like whenever even if I don't need to be practical, right?
Where you go?
Because
Where you go? Where you going?
just jump down, just come here. You're going away from me. Why are you going down?
I don't know.
Go back up to where you were at. I think there's a ledge. I think there's a ledge that you need to go up and then jump down from. Because I see you are going away from it. But anywho, I never really thought about like when a character wears armor, unless there's like a story reason, or there's like some kind of exception or some reason like that, where they wouldn't be wearing a helmet. They always wear a helmet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, certain other parts of their armor might not be, your more conventional sets, like different gauntlets or leggings or something like that might be different. But in a practical sense, it's not that
Oh,
big of a
this.
deal,
Oh, fuck! I
right?
forgot. This.
So, like for example, like if they wear leather gloves, it might not be ideal if you're sword fighting
Are you killing
because
this guy?
you're what
Yeah, kill this guy, right?
if you're gonna kill the knight, pick up the dark motes and put it into the black thing. If you're gonna kill him, if you're not, then just let me kill him.
Okay. Let's kill him. He's over here freezing over there.
Why does this gun have so much force behind it?
Kill him, Knight.
I already did. Be careful of the ogre.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, I can't see his face. Got him.
You guys playing the final shape?
Yeah, we're in the final shape now.
Hmm. Huh? Yes.
What the? Since when? Oh boy.
He's over there.
No, he's not. He's like at his third of health. Last third of health. I would take those. Or not. He dropped a goddamn freezing grenade on me.
Who did?
This guy over here, I couldn't pick the mode up quick. Alright, I got it. Oh boy.
Who got him? No,
Do you do you have the aspect to drop the turrets? Or no?
I don't know what that is.
In order for you to drop the turrets, you actually have to have an aspect. It's not just the grenades.
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
You,
Damn,
oh,
they
you
throw
mean
strain at me too.
for me to drop the turrets?
Yes.
My turrets?
Can you drop the turrets?
Yeah, I've been doing it.
What the frick? Why did I not hit him, dude? Oh, now you're short. Now he's puppy guarding the spot I was standing. Got it. Get away from me. Get him away from me! Get him away from me!
But
I said, get him away from me before I stuff him like one of those pigs.
It is kind of funny, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have him back.
Uh, I made a promise. I broke it. I died.
He probably said he wasn't gonna die.
you think you think you think being an immortal guardian would be an easy promise to keep, but somehow he broke it. All
But
right,
don't all the Guardians die?
yeah, but not all guardians die for good.
Yeah. Hey, is Bryson joined?
I will join.
Nah,
Huh?
I'm
he's,
joining. I'm
he's
joining
gonna
soon.
join. I think he's talking to some friends.
So don't go too fast. I'm see this. Go slow.
The
I
frick is
can't get.
this? I thought this was like an open light. No, it's a freaking wall.
I can't get no drops for the life of me. Oh, this again. This again.
What the
We
hell is
wait.
this? Nicholas Balls?
Let's wait. Let's wait for him.
So it turns out that Mikola's a bad guy.
Is he?
Mikola's the bad guy the entire time.
Who is that? Who is Nicholas?
Who's Mikola?
Is he a Jessica?
Nah, he's a Elden Ring guy.
Oh,
He's from Elden Ring. He so he has the ability to charm people, and they're trying to figure out why Moog kidnapped him and was like basically like was obsessed with Nicola, right? And they were trying to figure out why Moog all of a sudden was obsessed with this kid, right? Although I guess Nicola, I don't know. Can you call Nicola a kid? If so, that
what?
if somebody is cursed with eternal youth, are they a child? Would you even if they're like 100 years old? Would you call them a child?
If I was older than them, yeah.
You're not 100 years old.
I said if I was older than them, I would call them.
But even if they're like cursed with eternal youth,
Eternal youth.
they're yeah,
Doing that, you say youth, it doesn't youth means young?
yes.
Yeah, so I call him child.
So Mikola, even if Mikola is like in his 60s, but he has eternal youth, you would still say he's a child, right?
I'm almost in my 60s now, and Grandpa Lewis called me, he pretty much call me young man all the time.
But he said young, that young man, this man. But that's not really.
Didn't Kay just call that white boy? What's his name?
Well, I mean, everybody who's older than somebody else usually said we'll call them like a jit, right? But I'm saying like an actual act, like actuality. If you're like in your 60s, but you have eternal youth, would you still be considered a child?
Uh,
Like, here's an example. Now, this is not eternal youth, but here's an example of where you and I both agreed that this person in particular was still a child, right? Was Aang from at last Airbender, right? So he's technically over 100 years old. He's technically over 100 years old, right? And he was messing with Katara, and I was asking, is that wrong that he's technically 100 years old? He's messing with Katara because he was frozen, right? His whole entire body was preserved, and he never aged, right? When he got frozen, he was a child, right? So when he got unfrozen, it was almost like nothing changed, right? Because he was still an immature kid, right? But he's the amount of time that he's been around, he has been around for over 100 years. So he technically is over 100 years old. But because his body was preserved, he hasn't his body has not hit puberty yet. He's still a child in terms of his physical form, and his mental state is that of a child because he never grew up. He just got frozen, right? And you and I were both saying, well, in that case, it's basically like you got frozen and then leaped forward into time, where it's basically like you kind of just time didn't exist for you during all that time that you were frozen. So it's like the person that you were when you were frozen is still the same person when he became unfrozen, right? So he's basically like the same guy, right? He's still a kid, right? But what I'm saying in Miquela's case is Miquela, he's cursed with eternal youth. His body is forever going to be like a child, but he's been around for a lot longer than like a toddler, right? He's been around for at least 100 years or so, right? But he's never aged. He's never aged, right? And the reason why it's not because he's frozen or anything like that. It's because he's literally cursed with eternal youth. He cannot age further past the point he is now, right? But he's mature. Based on his experience and how long he's been around, he's mature, but his body isn't. So my question is would you still consider him a child?
I don't consider anybody who can drive a car.
Well, I mean, would it kind of just be like, in terms of his size, would it just be like he's a dwarf?
You know, the only one I'm going to ever consider, always see as a child is you.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Miquela. I'm not even cursed with eternal youth. I actually age. You know, I get older, right? Yeah. I have been through puberty. My body.
Not yet.
Hey, let's go, George.
My body and my mind has aged, right? You know, but the thing is Miquela's mind has aged, but his body hasn't because he's cursed, right? So he's still physically like a little boy, but mentally he's not, right? Because he's been around forever now, right? But it's kind of like it's like in the lore to kind of insinuate that it's like he's a child, or he's at least childlike in terms of his physical, like body, right? But I think in this case, I think it's okay for you to say that he's a child, right? And it's probably safer just to say he is a child, right? Even if he's been around for like 100,000 or so years, you know. It's kind of weird, you know, but it's kind of also similar, like when Vadi was talking about it, when he was talking about the whole lore of it, it was saying that Miquela and Malenia, they're twins, but they're kind of like the opposites of each other. Where Miquela is in the constant state of living because he never ages, Malenia is in the constant state of dying because she's rotting away every waking moment, right? And what happens to... Is that your ability?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm a bad man.
I hope it was your ability. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
How did that crap even hit me, bro? What even is that?
That man fell down.
Disgusting. Get out of my eyes. Disgusting. Thank you, Nero, for this powerful mobile phone. I'll use it to gain knowledge.
My name
What
is.
is it? Was that supposed to be your impression of Gayubu?
Yeah, you already know.
I hate these tormentors.
Yeah, I thought we were done seeing these pack work.
These tormentors are the worst. Anyway. You want more prismatic? I'll give you more prismatic.
Oh, I gotta get that on page. You see that?
Yeah, I saw you knock him on his head.
Yeah, he came up to me like he was about to show me the business. Oh, look, it's Carl. Oh, let me get the tape work. She right here. Don't talk to her yet.